I'm so glad you could join me here today. My God, you're radiant. Hey, my name is Jason. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist, and guess what we have today? 5 mouth and mask leaking solutions in no particular order. Number 1 solution to mouth mask leaking is tape. Now, I'm a convert to tape. I use tape myself sleeping. Now, can you use tape on all types of masks? No, just use it for a nasal or nasal pillow mask when your mouth is exposed to the environment. So pillows going into your nose, anything just covering up the nose, tape over the mouth. Why can't you use it with a full face mask? Well, you can, but honestly, I'll just be honest with you. It's kind of dumb. If you're on a full face mask, it's because you have nasal or nasal congestion. And so covering up your mouth, make that make sense for me. If you cover up your mouth, now you can't breathe through your mouth and you're breathing through your nose, so why not just use a nasal or nasal pillow mask since it's a lot less surface area to try to cover? I don't get it. If you're using a nasal or nasal pillow mask, I highly recommend a tape made by BSN. It is called Cover Roll Stretch Tape. It is super cheap. It has great coverage. It's semi-breathable. It is hypoallergenic. Your skin's not allergic to it. And it is sticky enough, yet not so sticky that it holds all night. It holds real well, but when you go to peel it off, it's not gonna shred your skin and rip it off. Now, when you apply it, purse your lips together, bam, you're done. I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, CPAPsupplies.com. Now, I've done CPAPsupplies.com a great disservice, and I apologize. I haven't been showing all of their services, but to do this, we're gonna need Business Jason.
When Business Jason isn't checking the size of his ledger, he goes to CPAPsupplies.com. Did you know that CPAPsupplies.com has a complimentary RX service? This allows you to free up your time and manage your stock picks, while CPAPsupplies.com contacts your doctor to get a prescription on your behalf. So are you looking to invest in a machine such as the AirCurve 10 V Auto? Fantastic investment. Now you can just add this to your cart, and now you notice the price, $1,766. Now while that's a phenomenal price, I'm gonna need some of those funds for my Roth IRA. I can use a firm to make payments of 3, 6, or 12 months. You have no idea how happy that makes me. The last time I felt this happy was when I opened my first mutual fund. However, if you're a baller like Business Jason, you probably have a sweet health insurance plan. And in that case, you can set CPAP Supplies up as your primary DME for all your mask and mask cushion replacements. Check out the sponsor of this video, CPAPsupplies.com. And remember, credits on the right, debits on the left.
Please help me support the company that is helping to support this channel. Visit CPAPsupplies.com. Check the link in the description box down below. Thank you. Now, number 2, as far as preventing mask mouth leakings, is a chin strap. Now, does a chin strap work with a nasal or nasal pillow mask? It absolutely does not. It works terribly for nasal pillow masks. When people put those on in the lab, I cringe because it's the worst idea ever. Here's what happens every single time. The person's wearing a nasal pillow mask, their mouth's opening, they're waking up constantly, put a chin strap on them, and guess what happens? Yeah, Motorboat City. Doesn't work. So I know I said mask mouth leak, so this is more for a mask leak. If you're using a full face mask and you're experiencing your jaw dropping back, you need something to keep your chin solid, you need a chin strap for this. Guess what? Any old chin strap's not gonna do. Many of them have a 45-degree angle. That chin strap's gonna pull your jaw back in your airway, making your airway collapse even more. Worse apnea, who needs that? There's a product called the Knights Bridge Chin Strap, KNIGHTS Bridge. This video is not sponsored by them. They've never reached out to me. Totally not an endorsement. Well, it's an I like it, but I'm not like being asked to endorse it. What it does, it has a pivot point in the front, pulls the jaw up and forward, keeps your jaw still. So with a full face mask, your jaw stays in place. Perfect. Chin strap only for full face masks. Number three, we have Denture Cream. Denture Cream is probably my personal least favorite of all these solutions, but it does work. Now, Denture Cream, should we use that with a full face mask? Should we seal off our mouth when we need a full face mask because we can't breathe through our nose? Of course not. Denture Cream is really only for nasal or nasal pillow masks. What's the reasoning behind this? Why would you do that instead of tape? Tape is a way better solution. It's easier to apply. It's not that messy. It's tape. So Denture Cream, my bushy bearded friends, look, if you're trying to cover up that weak chin by growing a lot of facial hair because your chin is so very, very weak, little thin bead of Denture Cream right along the part of your mouth where the dryness meets the wetness, pinching together. It's gonna hold it sealed shut. And you have to do that obviously because tape's not gonna stick on your bushy face. That is Denture Cream, leading us on to the fourth solution for mask/mouth leaks. And of course, that is our good friend, the double-sided moldable mouth guard. We don't have to go crazy with this. It's not like a big giant mouthpiece, but the double-sided moldable mouth guard, this is really the only crossover for a nasal pillow mask or a full face mask. Now, what do you do differently with each? Now, first thing, this is probably the least favorite of mine as far as a mask/mouth leak solution, but for some people, this is kind of all they've got. Now, one thing, do not do this if you suffer from bruxism. What it's gonna do is gonna lock in your jaw, you boil it, you bite into it, your jaw's locked together. Now, if you have any bruxism or teeth grinding, you're gonna make your temporal mandibular joint scream at you. You're gonna be in a lot of pain because you're gonna be trying to move it, but your jaw's locked in. Gonna be painful. Don't do that. If you don't have bruxism and you're using a nasal or nasal pillow mask, there's a little plug in there. You boil it, you bite into it with the plug in there. Just leave the plug in. Let it hold your jaw shut. Let it kind of encourage air to not escape out of your mouth. And that's really it. Now, if you're using it with a full face mask, what it's gonna do, we talked about it before, it's gonna lock your jaw into place. Except after you're done boiling it, you're gonna pull out that little spacer piece. You're gonna pull that thing out. So now you have a big slit across there where you can, I just shot loogie out. You're gonna be able to breathe through your mouth. So full face mask, you can still use it. Only option that is kind of cross-pollination across all the mask styles. Leading us on to the last one, number 5. We have the soft cervical collar. Sweet! Soft cervical collar. Is that gonna work well for a nasal or nasal pillow mask? Let's see. It creates bulk under here. Kind of like a chin strap. Guess what you get? Yep, a lot of motorboating. Not real hot. So soft cervical collar, really only good for a full face mask. And the same thing, all we're trying to do is achieve your jaw. We just want your jaw to stay still. We don't want it moving around. Create a bunch of bulk under here. It'll keep your jaw from moving. Yeah, you can have it open, but it just prevents it from opening too much. That's all it does. Now, there's some products that are great because, look, soft cervical collar gonna be coming all the way around your neck. It could possibly get hot. One of the reasons I don't personally like a soft cervical collar, but if you wanna try something, again, not sponsored by them, never have been. This isn't like an official endorsement. It's a product called the Snore Eliminator. You can find it on Amazon. It's basically like a big wedge of memory foam that's just in the front. Then you have a strap for the back half. Just creates bulk, keeps your jaw from falling back, keeps the mask fitting all night long, and you will be happy, or happier maybe. If you wanna buy any of these, guess what? I'm an Amazon affiliate. I earn on all qualified purchases.
Give me the loot.
I'm gonna leave links in the description box down below for all these products. If you wanna buy them through my affiliate link, that would be awesome. I'm not asking you to, but if you want to, that'd be hecka cool. Now, here's the question. Have you tried any of these? And what was your level of success with each of these solutions that I just mentioned? Have you tried any of these? What are your thoughts on them? What did you go through? And how did it help or hurt you? Really would love it if you'd share it with the other viewers of this channel. And I have to ask this, do you know of any other mask or mouth leaking solutions that maybe we could help implement and pass on to other people? I would love to hear those as well. Please check the description box below for other ways you can help this channel out. Look, you can go buy some Mask Bright right now because your mask stinks. It's a product I make and I love it. Other people love it. And I've just done some stuff to really improve upon it. So, heads up there. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Unless you're a Goose or a Respironics executive.
Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please share this video on all your social media, becoming that obnoxious person that people really don't like. But I'll like you. You share this video, I'll like you. All right, guys, until next time, sleep well. Thanks for watching.
Everyone's too embarrassed to say it. Your mask stinks really bad. Get some Mask Bright at maskbright.com or Amazon. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Ray Troutman, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, and Mona Swearingen. And thank you to my other level Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members.